If you're over 60 and your legs have started doing this, you need to see a doctor immediately. What I'm about to share could literally add years to your life. A recent Johns Hopkins study found that seniors who ignore these specific leg symptoms have a 70% higher mortality rate within just 4 years. But here's the thing, most people have no idea these symptoms are dangerous. Stay with me, because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for and what to do about it. Before we dive in, I need to say this. I'm not a doctor, and this video is for educational purposes only. If you're experiencing any of the symptoms I'm about to describe, please consult with your healthcare provider immediately. Your doctor is the only person who can properly diagnose and treat these conditions. Now, let's talk about what your legs might be trying to tell you. Warning sign number 1 is called claudication, and it's one of the most overlooked red flags. This is when you experience cramping, pain, or extreme fatigue in your legs while walking, but it goes away when you rest. Here's why this is so serious. It's often a sign of Peripheral Artery Disease, or PAD. This means your arteries are becoming blocked, restricting blood flow to your legs. But here's the terrifying part. If the arteries in your legs are blocked, there's a very high chance the arteries leading to your heart and brain are also affected. Studies show that people with PAD have a 4 to 5 times higher risk of heart attack or stroke. The pain typically starts in your calves, but can also affect your thighs or buttocks. You might notice you can only walk a certain distance before you have to stop. Maybe you used to walk around the grocery store with no problem, but now you need to sit down halfway through. That's your body's warning system screaming for help. Warning sign number 2 is persistent leg swelling that doesn't go away, especially in one leg. Now, we all get swollen ankles from time to time, especially after a long day. But I'm talking about swelling that lasts for days or weeks, or swelling that's noticeably worse in one leg than the other. This could indicate several serious conditions. First, it might be deep vein thrombosis, or DVT, a blood clot in the deep veins of your leg. DVT is extremely dangerous because that clot can break loose and travel to your lungs, causing a pulmonary embolism which can be fatal. Persistent swelling can also indicate congestive heart failure. When your heart isn't pumping efficiently, fluid backs up in your body and gravity pulls it down into your legs and feet. This is your heart literally crying out for help. The key things to watch for: the swelling is warm to the touch, one leg is significantly larger than the other, the skin looks shiny or stretched, or you can press your finger into the swollen area and it leaves an indentation that stays for a while. That's called pitting edema. Warning sign number 3 is changes in your leg's color or skin and wounds that won't heal. Pay close attention to this one. If your legs or feet are turning pale, blue, or purple, especially elevated, this is a major red flag for poor circulation. When you dangle your legs and they turn dark red or purple, that's called dependent rubor, and it's a classic sign of severe arterial disease. Equally concerning are wounds or sores on your legs or feet that are slow to heal or won't heal at all. This is particularly critical for people with diabetes. These non-healing wounds can lead to serious infections and, in worst cases, amputation. Research shows that people with non-healing leg ulcers have a significantly increased mortality rate because it indicates severe circulation problems affecting your entire body. Also watch for shiny, hairless skin on your legs. If the hair on your lower legs has disappeared and the skin looks unusually smooth and shiny, that's another sign of poor blood flow. Your hair follicles aren't getting enough nutrients to function.
Warning sign number 4. Numbness, tingling, or your legs feeling cold all the time. If your feet and legs constantly feel cold to the touch, even when you're in a warm room, this is often an early warning sign of circulation problems. When I say cold, I mean noticeably colder than the rest of your body, and it doesn't improve with warm socks or blankets. Numbness and tingling, that pins and needles sensation, can indicate nerve damage from diabetes, which is called diabetic neuropathy, but it can also be a sign of spinal stenosis or other serious neurological conditions. Here's what's critical to understand. These symptoms mean your legs aren't getting adequate blood flow and oxygen, and if your legs aren't getting enough oxygen, neither is your heart, your brain, and your other vital organs. This is why these seemingly minor leg symptoms are actually warning signs of life-threatening conditions. People often ignore these symptoms, thinking, "I'm just getting old," or "it's just poor circulation." But poor circulation is the problem. It's not normal aging, and it needs immediate medical attention. So what should you do if you're experiencing any of these symptoms? First, don't panic, but don't wait either. Schedule an appointment with your doctor as soon as possible. Be specific about your symptoms. Tell them exactly what you're experiencing, when it started, and how often it happens. If you have sudden severe symptoms like a swollen, painful leg that came on quickly or a cold, numb leg, get to an emergency room immediately. Your doctor will likely perform several tests, an ankle brachial index test to check blood flow, possibly an ultrasound of your legs, blood work, and maybe a CT or MRI scan. Early detection is absolutely critical. Many of these conditions are highly treatable when caught early. Treatment might include lifestyle changes like exercise, diet modification, quitting smoking if you smoke, medications to improve blood flow or manage underlying conditions, or in some cases, surgical procedures to restore circulation. The good news is this: when these conditions are identified and treated early, outcomes are dramatically better. People who address PAD early can reduce their risk of heart attack and stroke significantly. Those who treat their leg swelling can manage their heart failure and add years to their lives. Your legs are giving you advance warning that something serious is happening in your body. Don't ignore these messages. Remember, the symptoms I've described, claudication, persistent swelling, color changes, non-healing wounds, numbness, and chronic coldness, these aren't just annoying inconveniences, they're potentially life-saving warnings. If this video helped you understand these critical warning signs, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more life-saving health information. Share this with someone you love. It could literally save their life. And most importantly, if you're experiencing any of these symptoms, please see your doctor. Your future self will thank you. Have you or someone you know experienced any of these symptoms? Share your story in the comments below. Your experience might help someone else recognize these warning signs. Stay healthy, stay informed, and take care of those legs. They carry you through life.